Hello. Hope you're having an amazing day. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about protecting your properties or your home. Maybe you own a home and whatnot. Obviously, I am not an attorney, so you always want to consult an attorney or an accountant and then see what is best for you. So, let's talk about properties, right? So, how many of you guys own a property, whether it's the one you're living on? And how many do you guys own it on title? It's on your name, or do you have it under an LLC? What I found, and again, I'm gonna put that disclaimer out there. Check with your accountant and attorney. But what I found that works best for me is to put it under a trust. So how the trust works, it's really, really simple. And I've done so many of them now that it just takes me 5 minutes to put in a trust. And if you set it up right from the beginning, then you're done. You don't have to go back and do it. So I pick a trustee, and pick anybody that you trust that to be the trustee. There's 2 documents that go in the trust. There's the trust certificate and the declaration of the trust. So the declaration of the trust goes in my safe. Nobody sees it. I'm the one that draws up the trust, and I put it in my safe. And the declaration shows everything that the trustee gets to do, which pretty much they're the signers and they're acting in the best on behalf of the trust, right? And the beneficiary is who claims it on their taxes. So let's do an example, right? So let's say you're living in your house and right now you have it under your name. Well, if somebody falls and in your house, then they're going to come after and sue you and anything else that you own, right? And they're going to see that a trust owns it, and then they're going to go in the title, and they're going to pull and see how many other properties does this trust owns. So they'll see they don't own anything else, because what I do is each property I put it on a separate trust, and it's had its own name. Now my LLC owns all these trusts, and the LLC is the one that claims it on the taxes. So you put it on separate trust names, and when the attorney sees that this trust only has one property, majority of the time they're not going to mess with it, because they know it's a big hassle when you're going against trust. That's number 1. Number 2, what is another benefit of a trust? Let's say you're buying the house, or you have a lot of different houses, and maybe you're married, maybe you're going with a friend or something. You may not know that they owe taxes. You may not know that they owe child support and things like that. If it's under their personal name, that child support will come and attach against the house. Taxes, same thing. But if it's under a trust, it does not come and attach it, because the trust doesn't owe this, so it cannot attach a house. So anybody's personal things from previous, it will not touch. So make sure that you check on this and act on it in pretty fast to try to get it done, because it is really important. You never know how much you need it until something happens, and then what? You didn't do it. So it's a good thing to have. Plus the fact that if something was ever to happen to me tomorrow, today, then everything's left for my daughter, and then she doesn't have to go through probate or have anybody come back later on and said, oh, well, Vicky gave me this house. Well, no, it's on a trust. The trust easily says who has the house if anything happens to me. So protect your assets, and again, always check with the attorney and accountant. Sorry, I'm moving this a little bit, but always check, but just do it. Just protect what you got, because it's really, really important. And again, if something happens and you didn't do it, then you're going to really regret it, and it really takes like 5 minutes to do it. And each state is a little bit different. In Jackson, the only thing we record is the certificate of the trust, and the certificate just says uh, John Smith is the trustee. This is where you can reach him at. So it's really, really simple. Well, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope this was able to help you. But again, protect your assets. Bye.